is A main number 3. Sound the tone. All right, clean start. We are racing. Let's keep it clean through the staircase if we can. Oh, that's upside down there. That's Paul on his own accord there. No contact with any other driver. So he'll have some work to do. Kind of been the story of Paul's main day. Kind of a first lap tangle and some issues. Thank you to all the help for all the marshals getting out here. We are going to be out of here, or done with racing at least, by 4 p.m. tonight. So great job, everybody. Blake Bell leaning around. Steve up to the 2 now, gets by Starling. Starling goes back by Steve right there as they go into the wall ride. Blake pulling away a little bit from the rest of the field. Then 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming into the rhythm section behind him. Corgi already wrapping this one up. He is your two-wheel drive modified champion this weekend. Right now we're trying to determine podiums. Blake with a 12 in round 1, a bit of a break. Mark and got a 3 in round 2, so this would give him 4 overall main points as he runs right now. Mark with a 3 in round 1, 6 in 2, and a 2 here, so that would give him 5 overall main points. Paul Moria and Alex, both with 2s on their scorecard, opportunities to find a way onto a podium with a good run here. Alex finds himself in 4th position, 6 overall main points. Once again, Mark sitting on the podium with 5. Alex sitting off the podium with 6 as he runs. Loses a position there, so he'll go to 7 main points now. Blake continuing to run clean laps out in front in that X-Ray buggy. Mark in the Associated in the 2. Steve in the 3. Steve running the Techno 4 wheels. Not sure what 2 wheel he's running. Blake, Mark, Steve, Dan, all separated by just about 6-7 seconds. Most of the race here, Paul running 5, Alex running 6, Matt, Craig, Cole, Wade, Corgi, and Thomas Reynolds. The rest of the running order. Paul continuing to run in that 5 spot. He's got Alex trying to chase him down for a top 5 finish here. Alex with a 2 out of 4 and 6 overall main points right now on the day. So Blake 4 seconds up on Mark right now, pulling away with 2:30 to go. Then it's Mark, Steven, Dan, Paul, Alex, Matt, Craig, Wade, Cole, Corgi, and Thomas, the rest of the running order. Mark trying to pull away from Steve. Steve jumping the triple there right behind Mark, still sitting about 2.5 seconds back. Dan up to 4, trying to catch Steve for a top 3 finish here. Dan with a 6 and a 5, so a 4 as he runs right now would be best finish of the day still so far.
2 minutes left.
Final 2 of the race day on the track right now. Blake continuing to run out in front. Blue and yellow with the white wheels on the wall ride right now, coming up to the death drop here. So we're going to take a look here at some of these other battles as Blake stretches it out. Mark and Steve 2 seconds. Steve to Dan 2 seconds. Dan to Paul about 2 seconds. And Alex was about 2 seconds, but obviously he's made a bobble lap. And he's now 7 seconds back there as your leader comes across 21.8. Final minute, 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
So Blake, Mark, Steve, Dan, and Paul. Mark, Steve, Dan, and Paul all kind of separated in about 4 seconds of each other there. So we'll keep an eye on that to see if any of that battle tightens up just like that, because Mark rolls it over. So Steve will go by, and Dan and Paul now in tow. So we got a 4-car battle for that 2 spot. So we're going to go to that now with 35 seconds to go. Steve into the wall ride, yellow wheels. The green with yellow wheels on Mark trying to chase him down. Mark drives off the back of the track there, so he'll lose 2 more positions. Now Dan and Paul trying to reel in Steve with 25 seconds to go. So they should get by for this lap and 1 more, potentially, as long as it's a super clean lap. We'll keep an eye on it. They're all slated to go 17. They've got 15 done. That means we'll finish this one plus go 1 more. Blake out in front, 8 seconds, checked out, gone, goodbye. Right now we're keeping an eye on 2 through 6. And Steve with a little bit of a gap. Paul gets by now up to the 3. Dan running down in the 4, so that's going to put Paul onto a podium here as they run. With that move there, if he can hold on to it, race him to the line, race him to the line. Dan gets caught at the line, though. Him and Mark both do. So Paul on a bit of a victory lap here for that 3rd position. Blake Bell will get the win in a main number 3. Steve will go 2. Paul 3. Dan 4. Mark 5. Alex 6. Matt 7. Craig 8. Wade 9. And Cole Mueller goes top 10. And that is how they finish up. And so Paul does just enough there at the end to put himself onto a podium position with 5 overall main points.